Maybe when she was running everywhere. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
fun.
yeah,
That was a
yeah.
good time.
Who starts? Go first.
I feel like he's definitely said a bunch of funny things.
I love Rachel more than my pet turkey, and I love turkeys. Yeah.
He said that. Wait, what am I saying? Hold on.
Alright, bring it home.
I'll bring it home.
Okay, so I think my most memorable okay, that again. Okay.
We have two different moments.
That's fine.
Do you want to go first or second? My most memorable moment. My most memorable moment with my buddy would probably be yesterday, actually, when we said our goodbyes after drawing our portraits, and then I was walking away and she ran up to me and told me I forgot to kiss the marker box goodbye.
When Emily goes to college, she'll do her homework and drive around in her car.
My most memorable moment would be when we had the Barnes & Noble holiday event, and she was singing and I was about to perform, and she came up to me and she was like, "Oh my gosh, Taryn." So we took a picture, and then she was like, "I want you to meet my mom and dad and my sister." So we went over and I met her parents.
When Taryn goes up, she goes to the dentist and helps people brush their teeth, and in case they don't forget.
Our most memorable time with our senior buddy was, I think, the first time we met him. We went out to the playground.
Right.
And we were playing soccer.
Yep.
And, well, we weren't. He was with his friends. And he took a pretty nasty header on the field. So Preston over here, helped him up.
Picked him up, put him back in the game.
Yeah, he got back in the game, and it was
Said
pretty
thank you.
impressive. So, yeah, fun kid.
If I could take Preston anywhere in the world, I would take him to Indiana. If I could take Alec anywhere in the world, I'll take him to California. It would cost 60 cents and we would fly in a helicopter.
Did you know that senior buddies are super fantastically cool?
Senior buddies are the oldest kids in the school.
Senior buddies are our best friends.
The first time we had our kindergarten buddies senior day, Michelle and I were there, but she wasn't there.
Yeah, and she was actually homesick, but she was in the doctor's office. And I came home later that day and discovered that she was actually seeing my mom in the doctor's office and complaining about how sad she was that she was missing senior buddy day. So I thought that was kind of funny, just like a total coincidence. And she's adorable.
She's adorable. She always has so much energy when we're making projects, and she always goes.
She's so talkative.
She's so talkative, she's so creative, and she always wants to do more than the project. She always adds on many things. She loves sparkles. So. Yeah, she's a good kid.
Yeah, we wrote her name.
Michelle makes me feel special because she actually talks to me. It's cool that we both have the same names, like the same last names. I had another senior buddy, her name was Katie Payne. Maybe I can be an anchor on BTVN with Katie someday.
My most memorable moment with Nora was when we went outside for our very first meeting, our activity, and she really showed me up on the monkey bars. She's got some skill on the monkey bars, and so we would just go around and around, and eventually my hands got so blistered I had to stop, but Nora just kept going, and it was a lot of fun to be able to hang out outside with her. You got it? You all right?
When Lizzie goes to college, she's going to work really hard and get a good job and make lots of money. When Lizzie grows up, I think she will be an art teacher because she is really creative.
My most memorable moment was probably when she told me that she could hypnotize people and she tried it on me. It worked.
Kitty is going to college, but I have no idea why. The cool thing about being a senior is you're 18 and you can stay at school late to do all your spelling tests, subtraction, and play volleyball.
Cut up there? Okay.
When Ben grows up, he will be a Barstow coach at Barstow because I've seen him play basketball and I know he likes it.
All right, you get to go again.
Our most memorable moment with our buddy was probably when we were making cards for veterans on Veterans Day.
He would not know what to do, but he would shoot down every single one of our suggestions.
So I'd be like, do you want the person to have blue eyes? And he'd
No.
to have like green eyes. Well, what color eyes do you want?
I don't know. Can it be a girl? No.
It was really funny and we had a lot of fun.
We honor our veterans because they help and protect us.
Why'd you choose to write that, Grayson?
I don't know. When Tina grows up, she's going to take a lot of medical classes so she can help people. When Cody goes to college, he will be the leader of the football team as a quarterback.
My most memorable moment was when William told us that he was the best basketball player on the courts.
My most memorable moment was probably when we played Sorry and he cheated to win.
When Janie grows up, she will be a doctor that gives shots, and I will come and see her since you give me candy.
One day, it was before Thanksgiving, he invited Max and I over to his house for Thanksgiving, and he assured us that there would be white chairs for us to sit in. I don't know why white chairs were important, but it was pretty funny.
There was another moment when we didn't see Banton for like a month and a half because he was on vacation with his family, and so we decided to have lunch with him since we never got to see him for a while, and that was really nice and we enjoyed our time with him.
If I could take Max everywhere in the world, I could take him to the zoo and see giraffes and zebras and flamingos, hippos, rhinoceros.
Hey, there we go.
If I can take Lauren everywhere in the world, I will take her to my dad's tattoo shop and I'll teach her how to play pool.
And how are you going to get there?
We will get there with driving a car. You go, to get out of my house, you go backwards a little, then go that way, then go this way, and then you go that way, go a little more forward, and then you're there. And then you turn to park.
Perfect. Good job.
Yes. And a Y. My. There you go. You got it.
When Kieran grows up, I think that she will study about space and because she's so cool.
My most memorable moment with our buddy Eli, he came all the way out to Pembroke and watched us play basketball, and he was screaming and cheering and was all about it, and it was super nice and fun.
When Catherine grows up, I think she would be an astronaut too.
My most memorable moment was during the scavenger hunt. We definitely dominated. Eli is definitely a fast learner and knows the school pretty well. Yeah.
Killed it.
Killed it.
Daddy makes me smile when we see here because we are best friends.
My most memorable moment with Chase is getting to see him in the hallway every day.
My most memorable moment with Chase was the first day we met him at one of our senior kindergarten events. He ran straight out to the playground and left Maddie and I behind. So that was fun.
You guys are so fast! What are you doing? Did you know that Jonah has a beard? He is a kid, but he looks like a man. When Steven goes to college, he's gonna work hard to be a basketball player, and we'll have lots of fans, and I'll cheer for him.
My most memorable moment is when we played the board game with Drew. She's very good at board game, and she actually wins.
Yeah, that's just silly, Steven. Come on.
She's a cool kid.
She's cool.
I like her.
Yeah, and she loves drawing. She uses really creative colors
Yes.
when she decorates stuff.
Using yellow on yellow on yellow on yellow for hair. Yeah, it's pretty creative.
When Danielle goes up and goes to college, I think she's gonna be a doctor's nurse, and she'll help little kids be healthy and give them shots by helping.
My most memorable moment with my kindergarten buddy would definitely have to be playing soccer that one time. It was just fun, and he got to run around and be his loud, crazy self.
If I could take Jason anywhere to SeaWorld, it'll probably take 1 hour. Do you know that Danielle works at Starbucks? I wish that I can be on BTVN with Danielle so everybody can see that we are senior buddies.
My most memorable moment with Lulu was when she airdropped me a picture of us when we were doing the scavenger hunt. It was a great bonding experience, and now I have that picture forever.
My most memorable moment with Lulu is when we made Valentine houses. She's very creative, outgoing, and she's great at listening to suggestions.
I remember when Pyle helped me with the butterfly hearts for the Valentine bags.
We like to play games together.
How do you know that?
Because you told me.
If I shouldn't say no chickens or horses.
I think you should. I think that's what makes it awesome.
No, not Aiden. You're not speaking. I don't know.
Okay, try it.
I would take Misha to Hawaii because she was Lilo for Halloween.
I think our most memorable moment was the scavenger hunt.
Yeah,
She's really cute and she loves both of us. She likes interacting with us and she's very adventurous, so it was like fun to run around the school with her.
Yeah, and she liked taking pictures of everything and of us. She's very strong-willed and independent-minded. It's nice seeing that in a kid.
I will be a cheerleader when I'm a senior because Ty is cheerleader. Watching is kind of funny, and we both like Netflix.
I think my most memorable moment with my kindergarten buddy was when he remembered my name.
My most memorable moment has to be that one time we were all playing those games, just could do whatever, and we all had that giant tree thing. We had to get the marbles down through it to the bottom. That was really fun. I enjoyed that.
Zach is a super cool guy. I don't know why, but he just is. Probably because he's in the math club. I know a lot of math too. All the way to a million gazillion. If I could take my senior buddies anywhere in the world, I would take them to Keystone for spring break so we can go skiing. Chris will pay for us. It'll be $100.
My most memorable moment with Abby was the scavenger hunt.
And when Chris had to ride the little tricycle.
When I'm a senior in high school, I'll play in The Wizard of Oz and be Dorothy because I really like acting out. Eliana wants to be in the engineer, but I have no idea what that is. I think it's so cool that she's on the robotics team.
I think my favorite memory with our buddy Caroline was the very first time we went out onto the playground together, and she and another friend of hers just started running all over the place, having so much crazy fun. We were just chasing after them, trying to keep up with them. It really was like being a little kid.
Yeah, and I work with Caroline in extended care, and my favorite memories with her are when she gets really excited to see me and she tells everybody, "That's my senior buddy." I love that.
She's always running to give you hugs and to give us hugs. It's a lot of fun.
Fiza was hoping to be my buddy, and it just happened. I didn't even have to learn her name because we were already friends. I really like my senior buddy Paula because we speak Spanish together. And we both like to eat mole. Paula, te voy a amar cuando te vas.
Most memorable moment, maybe when we made the portraits of ourselves that looked nothing like us.
My most memorable moment was definitely that first day when we met them and we got to play outside on the swings and push her back and forth. I thought that was really fun.
I remember making the senior buddy poster. Nick drew his beard all stuffy. I wish I could play soccer with Andrew in the park.
My most memorable moment with Alex was probably when I met him, actually. We both found out we liked soccer because we had basically the same jersey on. It was a really cool experience because we both just started smiling. And we really connected from the beginning, so it was really nice.
Are you good? Yeah, let's go.
If I would take Josh anywhere in the world, I would take him to Paradise Park to then we would play on the go-karts. He would be a good driver because he's so tall.
My most memorable, I guess our most memorable moment with Claire was playing basketball with her outside.
It was really fun. She made some really good shots. She was just really energetic and it was fun.
If I'd take Stephanie anywhere in the world, I would take her to the park. We would do the monkey bars forever. When I'm a senior, I would take the ACT and get a 14 and go to college and become a construction worker.
Good job.
One day, we're going to be seniors, Lily. We're going to be the best senior buddies ever!
My most memorable moment with my buddy was recently when we were sketching our bodies onto a piece of paper to draw our sketches, and afterwards we read a book. And I just really quickly realized how great of a reader he actually was.
When Stephen grows up, he'll be an electrician, work on all of the lights at the stores in Kansas City. If I could take Marusa anywhere in the world, I would take her to Hawaii because it is sunny there. It will cost us $200 to get there, so Marusa needs to get a job.
My most memorable moment was probably that I got to spend all summer with Adele, and then I found out she was my kindergarten buddy, so it was really nice.
My most memorable moment with Adele was the one time I tied her shoe.
If I could take Sonny anywhere in the world, I would take him to Florida, and we could swim anywhere under the palm trees. I would make him pay for that trip. It would be $300. When Megan grows up, she's gonna work at the Bournemouth Horses.
Her eyes change color, so she drew half of her eye green and half of her eye blue. Thought that was pretty creative. Or on Veterans Day, drawing the face on the helmet instead of on her actual face. I thought that was pretty ingenious as well.
My favorite moment is she always waves at us when she sees us in the hallway, and we played Candyland together, and she definitely skipped like 5 different squares.
Somehow she won every game.
Every single
2
game.
seconds maybe?
Yeah.
3?
And she goes to college, she'll make lots of friends and money so she can race friends on horses. When Bailey goes to college, she'll study hard, and that's all she'll do.
My most memorable moment with Sophie was the other day when we were drawing family portraits. Right as I was about to leave, she came up behind me and just surprised me with a hug.
I think my most memorable moment was whenever we were on the playground and I was playing with Sophie and I kind of felt like I was in lower school again. It was really fun.
When Grant grows up, he will be a shop worker. He will work at Hy-Vee and he will take good care of his shop people. If I could take David anywhere, I would take him to the big toy store. I got a $50 from my mom, and I got cash from the Tooth Fairy, $3.
My most memorable moment was going on the scavenger hunt, just seeing little Isabella running around looking for all those things. It was so cute.
I think it's probably a tie between the time we went outside and we got on the little bike things and the time I may or may not have smuggled lollipops into my sleeves and given one to her.
If I could take Drac anywhere in the world, I would take him to New Zealand because Hobbit and Lord of the Rings was filmed there.
Most memorable moments with our kindergarten buddy Oliver are every single time that we do a project, he turns it into The Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
Because that's his favorite
movie.
Yeah.
He tells us like every day that it's his favorite movie.
Oh, and actually, my favorite moment is when I was in the grocery store one time and he came up and gave me a big hug. It was awesome.
If I could take Emma anywhere in the world, I would take her to Hawaii because I would get to swim in the Pacific Ocean. If I could take Pedro anywhere in the world, I would take him to the USA game because he likes soccer, because he wears soccer shirts.
My most memorable moment was before winter break when they wrote us stay warm letters and they put it in my locker, and that made me smile for the rest of the day.
I love seeing Gus when I'm leaving for school and he comes and gives me a hug, and it just makes my day.
If I could take Sophie anywhere in the world, I would take her to a Chiefs game, and my mom would pay for the tickets. I love to play tennis, and Bill does too.
Our most memorable moment with Allie would be the first time we met her and when we got to go on the playground.
So we took her to the swing and we spent about half an hour there, and it was a really fun time.
I love when she hugs me. She's the best hugger ever. And we both like sushi and we both like to paint. I wish we could stay together forever. Okay, I'm not gonna say that part. That was really funny. Oh gosh, that's gonna be hard.
You'll try your best.
I'm gonna mix up here. Oh God, I'll mix up here. This is weird. I don't think I said monsters. I think I only said dinosaurs. When Megan grows up, she's gonna be a horseback rider working with them.
Mary, do you need a tissue?
Yeah.
Get the tissue real quick.
Okay, so I would say that our most memorable moment with our buddy was our snowflake.
Yeah, I would say that it was the snowflake. You stole my line, Kathleen. You're supposed to say our most memorable moment with Kathleen is that, and I go, the snowflake.
Okay.
We gotta start over.
Start over. So I would probably say that our most memorable moment with our buddy Kathleen
would be our snowflake that we made for the holidays.
If I could take Catherine anywhere in the world, I would take her to Disney World so I could see Olaf and ride rides. When I'm a senior, I'm gonna take history and biology because that's what seniors do. If I could take John anywhere in the world, I would take him to Arizona to go swimming there. Claire is special to my heart because she's kind and helpful and she's a good friend.
My favorite moment would be when we were playing Jenga and the tower was just about to fall over any second, and she's like wiggling the little wooden piece out, and we all think it's gonna topple over, but she takes it out careful enough that it doesn't fall, and then the next person goes and they take it out and it falls. So that means that she won, and she was just so excited. We were just so happy for her, and it was just a great moment, so I really like that.
My favorite moment with Alexis is when it was the first day, and it was basically just a recess where we just kind of went outside, and she just loved to run so much, and she was just running around the playground, and we were following her, and it really brought out the kid in me, and that was fun.
I love when Liam is smiling. It reminds me of happiness and fun. When Luke grows up, he'll work very hard and do piano.
My most memorable moment with our buddy would probably be, I think we were making the snowman thingies.
Yeah.
The snowman, and he decided to go crazy with a marker. I don't know, maybe he was just feeling spontaneous, but he decided to put like marker on my face.
And I was in the hallway walking to lunch, and then one day I was walking and I heard someone screaming my name, and I turned around and Caden was jumping up and down and he wanted a high five, and it was really special because that was the first time that he like remembered me outside of the buddy days.
Sam is S-A-M. When Sam grows up, she'll be a pop singer on the radio by herself.
My most memorable moment with Zion was when we were making Valentine's cards, and then I bring over scissors and I say, all right, Zion, let's get cutting away. And then Zion goes, let's get cutting away. And then me and Max just start laughing. It was just really funny.
If I took Shaw anywhere in the world, I would take him to Kohl's because there's lots of toys. I'm gonna pay for myself and Shaw has to pay for himself. Did you know that Colin wants to be a doctor? I hope we can work in the same doctor's office. We can use real doctor stuff like shots and blood pressures.
My favorite memory was the first day. I got to see what he did at recess, and I got to play with him. That was pretty fun because it just made me feel like a kid again as well. I got to know like what he was into. We played on the swings. We played tag, hide and seek. It was like all the games that I used to play as a kid. That was pretty awesome.
My favorite moment is we say hi to each other every time when we see each other in the hallway and give each other a high five.
I will miss Lily's laugh when she goes to college to be a banker. I think I'll keep my money in her bank. When Clara goes to college, I think she's going to write a lot of songs and sing them to her friends.
My most memorable moment was when Gianna came to the Wizard of Oz and she hugged me afterwards and she gave me a gift, and it was really cute.
That's really nice, but I think my most memorable moment was when we were making the cards for the soldiers. She had some really beautiful meanings.
When Daniel grows up and he goes to college, I think he'll be an author and he will write about dinosaurs. Rachel is really tall and she has like really, really golden hair.
The most memorable moment was probably during the Veterans Day activity with Aiden.
Yeah, Aiden is very funny. He's a really cute kid and really enjoy working with him.
Tyler is kind of quiet. Actually, he's really, really quiet. And when he goes to college, I think he's gonna make lots and lots and lots of friends.
It's been a great year, senior buddies. We're gonna miss you.